Carl, good morning. It is Thursday. Yes, it's Thirsty Thursday already, and markets got a big smackdown yesterday. Where was Obama? He wasn't out there campaigning. I didn't see him.
I didn't see him yesterday. You know, normally he campaigns every day, and he was nowhere to be found yesterday. But today we have a headline that it is Weiners Weiner.
Yeah,
about that.
Right. So we're in this noisy section again, where a matter of fact, my wife and I were watching the local news at 5:30 this morning, looking for the weather, and I just said to her, I cannot believe that there is an hour of local news when there's nothing. I mean, matter of fact, they're showing pictures of somebody jumping into the Southwest Florida beach and getting a video of a hammerhead coming up to his camera. It's like, who cares? That's not news. And the headlines continue to be not newsworthy, in my opinion. There's so much junk out there. And I think that's just what we wanted to talk about today. Again, we're in this weird period where there continues to be a lot of bad drippings of real news that nobody's addressing, nobody's talking about.
Nobody cares to address it.
Nobody cares to address it.
No.
So yeah, journalists are no longer journalists. They're paid touts, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating for the guy who really maybe wants to be aware and wants to make some democratic decisions. So what do you do? How do you see this all playing out? I mean, it can't continue this way. We cannot continue to bury our heads in sand.
It'll take time for the pendulum to swing the other way, I guess. It's going to take a long time. It took a long time for us to get this way, didn't it? So,
yeah,
it's nothing that's going to be fixed overnight. Just like our problems that we face as a country, as, the financial markets, none of it's been fixed. It's going to take a long time to fix it. And
yeah.
I think
let's
that speaks volumes as to what the government's trying to do is, there's no pretend, it's just extend,
Right.
what I mean? So we reset from a higher level, whatever. If that's the case, that's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure how that all plays out, but...
So what in your mind, what would be, if you were the guy that had the unfortunateness of bringing the nastiness and the change, what things would you do immediately? What things could you do that you think they wouldn't be well liked, but what would you do?
Well, ultimately you have to get the house in fiscal order, right? I mean, if you or I ran a business or our personal finances the way our country's being run, you would be shut down
right.
a long time ago. Long time ago. So that's ultimately what needs to come to fruition.
Again, you and I and many others have talked about this for years. You got to take some pain, and I think it takes a real leader to take pain, and I think that people can handle the truth, so to speak, and you kind of have to go that route and deal with these issues, and as you said, not just extend them further and further along and prolong. Just to get out.
No, and I hear this comment all the time because I bash, I guess you would call Lefty Liberals. I'm not advocating the hard right, the Tea Party line, but come on, man. I mean, people have got to stand up here at some point. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I may come across as being that way, but that's just because this is driving me crazy as a person. And the values I grew up with, it's driving me crazy. So, but that's certainly not who I am or what I represent. But it makes me sick what this country is turning into. It makes me ill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
I think...
I have children. I care about their future. You have children. You care about their future. With the way this country is being run, there's nothing in our country for our children.
Right.
In their future. You know what I mean?
Have you read Tiger Mom yet?
No. Other than reading financial stuff, buddy,
it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I enjoy it because it kind of, I talk to my local friends here, walking along the streets here in Central Oregon, and what you see a lot of just complacency in the young adults. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. And maybe it's the same. Maybe it's my age. Maybe it's the same every generation. But I really.
Well, I think it does extend into our generation, but it graduates into the children that are now becoming adults. I guess I would put it that way.
Well, I was again having lunch two days ago with my wife, and sitting outside. And I literally saw these three. They could have been anywhere from 17 to 22. I don't know, men with their pants hanging under their knees, and they literally looked like they were out trying to score meth. One of them had a car seat baby carrier with a baby in it, and I was just like, again, trying not to make a judgment, but it just looked like a bad reality TV show. Like they were looking like, and I just see that. And I'm sure you see it. I've seen it. I travel all around the country, for my business, and I see it. It's not just, localized. I see it everywhere. I see it on the streets of, bigger cities in Portland. I see it in Seattle. I see it in Detroit. I see it in Chicago, New York.
Right.
It's consistent.
It's everywhere. It's here. It's here in East Grand Rapids. So
and I saw it. Said it. Phoenix, LA. It's just the same. I see it over and over again, and it's like a general apathy, and I think it is. It's not the education system that's falling apart. I think it's societal. I think it's bigger. I think families break down, and all these things combined. To assist in it. So. I don't.
Well, there's a lot of dynamics that play into any of that kind of thing, but we could go on and on about that. Right. So let's talk about markets here.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, because I don't want to get off on that kind of
stuff. ES is chopping. Again, after a big, what did we get? 1348, and we ran all the way down, so 40 points down, 3%. 3% sell-off. We bounced, had a sell-off right off those numbers, and then they just reversed them hard. I have no idea why they reversed them there. But we're not going higher, we're not going lower. We're just 1308, 1317 bingo this morning. And oil, again, a little reactive dollar rally, but nothing going on there. Everything's just kind of like, looking to the weekend, I think, trying to limp into the weekend after, opening.
Get through this week. Let's just get through this week, right? Yeah. A short week that kind of turned out to be bad.
Well, and of course we have jobs tomorrow, so, which you and I both think will probably be a reversal type number. They'll take them higher tomorrow. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the 260, 280 print like the forecasters, everybody sharing their homework was prognosticating with the BLS adjustments. But I think it's going to be better than these worst expectations here. So right. I would caution about, and I cautioned today about. I think there's going to be some squaring of risk at the end of the day, and I am on board with that we could get a little pop out of that. So,
all right, so that's it. You heard it here. Look for a pop tomorrow, possibly headline risk, and we'll be back tomorrow, Friday, and we'll talk.
All right, peace out.
All right, headline nation. What was it?
Is it Weiners Weiner? Is it really Weiners Weiner? I don't know if we want to do that.
I was going to say headline nation. Where's the risk?
Yeah.
Where's the risk?
Yeah. Cover your risk.
Headline nation. Cover your risk.
Or watch your risk.
Gotta cover your risk. Yeah.
Okay. Instead of cover your ass. All right, buddy.
All right. I'll talk to you.
All right, see you, man. Take it easy.